Mammy, mem, mem, mammy, mem, mem.
Me, me, me. Me, 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 me.
Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, me, me. Me, me, me. Me, 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 me. Me, me. Me, 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 me. Me, me.
Me, ma'am.
Mem, mem, me, me. Me, 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 me.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cyrene in mem form.
No, wait. You can speak human language?
Of course I can speak human language.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
Mr. Albert's mem sounds were so cute that I forgot to remind you.
Was this on purpose, or was it an accident?
How could a cute pink fairy have any evil intentions?
Forget about the mem language. Let's not keep the audience waiting. It's time to introduce today's star. Cyrene is an ice character following the path of remembrance. From the naive and innocent mem to the youthful and lively Cyrene, she's accompanied everyone on this long, long journey.
That soft but strong-willed girl with moments of wild imagination as magnificent as dancing petals. That's me.
When using her basic attack, Cyrene deals ice damage to one designated enemy.
Pretty pink girls are all great archers.
Oh, is Master March holding archery classes in Amphorius? With her skill, Cyrene creates a zone that lasts for a number of turns. While the zone is active, each time an ally deals damage, an additional instance of true damage is inflicted. After using her technique, Cyrene creates a special dimension around herself. Allied characters within the special dimension gain a movement speed boost. Enemies within this dimension will enter the This Moment Forever state, unable to move or detect allies. Upon entering battle with an enemy in the dimension, Cyrene will deploy her skill zone.
Watch me turn this place into a pretty little temple with a single tap.
While Cyrene is on the field, damage dealt by all allies increases. When combat begins or after Cyrene takes action, all allies gain one stack of future. When allied targets take action, future transforms into recollection. In addition, Cyrene can also gain recollection through using her basic attack and skill. When she's gained 24 recollection points, Cyrene can use her ultimate.
With a heart full of recollection, together we shall write a verse unlike any before.
When Cyrene uses her ultimate for the first time, she activates all teammates' ultimates and dispels crowd control debuffs from all allies. Meanwhile, she transforms into her own Memo Sprite. Wow, summon yourself!
I can finally fly like Mem.
After transforming, Cyrene can use her even more powerful enhanced basic attack, which deals ice damage to a designated enemy target and all enemies while she gains recollection. And when she transforms, she will immediately deploy her skill zone. The zone's effects are permanent.
And the temple I build becomes even prettier. Come, compliment me.
When she's gained 12 recollection points, Memo Sprite Cyrene can immediately use her skill. Memo Sprite Cyrene's skill has two versions, namely this Ode to All Lives that can be used on allies and Minuet of Blooms and Plumes that can be used on enemies. When using Minuet of Blooms and Plumes, Memo Sprite Cyrene deals ice damage to all enemies.
Remember to wish upon a shooting star.
Using this Ode to All Lives, Memo Sprite Cyrene can increase the damage dealt by a target ally.
Impressive, huh?
When the target of the Memo Sprite skill, this Ode to All Lives, is a Chrysosaur, the ability's effect will be replaced by a special blessing effect. I'll let my colleague Carmela explain this part to everyone.
It's finally my turn to shine.
Here's the beautiful Miss Carmela.
Hello again, most charming Miss Mem. Let me host this part on behalf of Mr. Albert. The omnipotent Miss Cyrene can provide every Chrysos heir with different kinds of help. In other words, she can provide a total of 14 exclusive buffs to her 13 Chrysos heir friends and herself. After using the Memo Sprite skill on Aglaya's combat flow will be much smoother and she'll deal more damage.
May romance never be absent.
After using the Memo Sprite skill on Treeby can deal more damage to enemies in the current battle.
May passage never have farewells.
After using the skill on Mighty, he can immediately take action. If he is in the Vendetta state, he can unleash a crit damage boosted version of Godslayer Be God.
May Strife be crowned king.
After using the Memo Sprite skill on Casteress, the upper limit of New Bud is doubled in the current battle, and Netherwing can deal more damage.
May life and death sprout new buds.
After using the Memo Sprite skill on Anaxa, his damage frequency and strength will increase.
May reason enlighten the truth.
When Hyacinth is on the team, Little Ika will deal even more damage after Cyrene uses her Memo Sprite skill. If Cyrene uses the skill on Hyacinth, it can also regenerate energy for her.
May the sky heal the twilight.
After using the Memo Sprite skill on Cypher, Cypher can reduce the defense of all enemies, especially the patron in the current battle. And she outputs increased damage.
May trickery remain a game.
After using the Memo Sprite skill on Finan, he will immediately get Core Flames and will not exit his transformation after transforming. In his transformed state, his combat capabilities will be boosted based on the number of surplus Core Flames.
May World Bearing ignite the dawn.
After using the Memo Sprite skill on Hycealens can activate her ultimate faster. In the current battle, she can also deal DOT more frequently on enemies.
May the oceans drum a feast.
After using the Memo Sprite skill on Saridra, the character with military merit can more quickly launch another coup de main in the battle after the first.
May Law walk into the stars.
After using the Memo Sprite skill on Evernight, Evernight's damage output and support abilities in battle will be increased, and the damage rotation will be smoother.
May Time watch over the Evernight.
Whenever Don Hung Promancer Terrai is on the team, Cyrene's Memo Sprite skill enhances the damage dealt by the Bondmaiden Soul Dragon. Using the Memo Sprite skill on Dong Hung PT also further increases his protective ability.
May the Earth protect the road ahead.
After using the Memo Sprite skill on Remembrance Trailblazer, the Trailblazer and Mem can deal more damage in the current battle, and after the Trailblazer uses their enhanced basic attack, Memo Sprite Cyrene will immediately use Minuet of Blooms and Plumes.
May the Trailblaze fulfill the promise of love.
Cyrene will obtain stories after she summons her Memo Sprite and uses the Memo Sprite skill. With the required number of stories, Memo Sprite Cyrene will immediately act and use Minuet of Blooms and Plumes. The more her teammates provide recollection, the more damage Minuet deals.
May the world be as we wish. Let this story that began with love also end with love.
Yes, it will! Let's sum it up! Miss Cyrene can provide teammates with many different powerful support effects, which are highly effective in different teams. As long as Miss Cyrene is present, all allies can deal increased damage. Her skill can also cause all allies' attacks to deal additional true damage. After fully stacking recollection through her own and her teammates' actions, Miss Cyrene can use her ultimate, activate all allies' ultimates, and transform into a Memo Sprite. As a Memo Sprite, Miss Cyrene can use 2 different Memo Sprite skills to either deal damage to enemies or to increase damage dealt by her teammates. If the teammate who receives the Memo Sprite skill buff is a Chrysos heir, or if there are Chrysos heirs on the team, Miss Cyrene will provide exclusive buffs to enhance the role of each Chrysos heir friend in battle.
To sum up the summary, don't mess with beautiful girls with pink hair.
That's right! But these goth fanatics don't seem to agree and are demanding a fight.
Ooh, then let's show them a thing or two. The whole team uses their techniques and enters battle fully prepared. Thanks to the effects of Cyrene's technique, Cyrene deploys her skill zone upon entering battle. This makes the team's attacks deal additional true damage. They strike by the iron tide, continuously dealing damage. Thanks to Cyrene's talent, the team can deal even greater damage while Cyrene is on the field. Due to the effects of Cyrene's traces, after her speed reaches a certain threshold, damage dealt by allies is further increased. Under the squad's devastating assault, the enemy is beaten to a pulp.
Still, the enemy refuses to submit, planning to attack while the squad's on cooldown. But Miss Cyrene won't give the opponent that chance. Miss Cyrene and her teammates' previous actions granted her recollection, and now she's fully stacked with it. She unleashes her ultimate, summoning the Memo Sprite, and immediately activates her teammates' ultimates. Then she uses her Memo Sprite skill on Miss Castris and Miss Evernight, boosting their combat capabilities. Her own special blessing is also triggered. She immediately gains 1 extra turn and uses Minuet of Blooms and Plumes, destroying the enemy.
The second wave of enemies arrives. This time, the enemy's even tougher. But the squad isn't worried. Thanks to Cyrene's blessings, the team has never been more powerful. Thanks to the effects of Cyrene's Memo Sprite skill, Evernight's damage and support capabilities have been boosted. Hyacinth also obtains Ode Disguise. This allows Little Ika to deal more damage. Cyrene's zone is now permanently activated. With the added effect of true damage, the enemy is already barely holding on. Finally, Cassius consumes 200% of new blood to summon Netherwing, and with Cyrene's blessing, Netherwing is capable of dealing massive damage. In one cataclysmic explosion, the enemy is completely reduced to ashes. And that's a wrap.
Good riddance!
Release the confetti!
Actually, since you now have a human form, why did you come on this show as ma'am?
Well, that's because if I showed up in this form, I'd get to hear Mr. Albert speak in mem language.
Huh? Did I miss something? Can Mr. Albert demonstrate again? Recording on.
Oh, don't you even think about it!
Aw, so mean.
Well, actually, it's because I started this Amphorius journey with you two as mem, so I wanted to say farewell as mem too.
What do you mean by farewell?
Just as every story has an ending, your journey in Amphorius must also come to an end.
Then will we see each other again?
As long as our tales are still sung, we will always be able to reunite in memories. We're almost out of time, so let's give a final callback.
Final callback?
Farewell, Mr. Silver-Tongued Owl, and Miss Diligent and Headstrong Intellitron.
Floating down.
Thank you both for your contributions on this journey. Conclusion.
Conclusion? You can happily clock off. Now it's time for the Cosmic Alliance to make preparations. You two weren't bad. I'll use you next time as well.
Yay!
So please give me a softer landing.